Open banking is here. It's the culmination of PSD2 and the CMA open banking remedy on the 9 largest banks, which allows third parties to make payments on behalf of a customer and access customers' financial transaction data. We recently interviewed over 1,000 retail banking and SME customers and 25 financial institutions, fintechs and industry influencers. Jonathan, given that open banking is reliant on a customer giving explicit access to their data, do you think customers are ready for this?
Well, customers are still very concerned about the security and the privacy implications of open banking. But from our research, we estimate that by 2022, there's going to be an uptake of about 64% of retail consumers and about 71% of SMEs who are going to be using in some way open banking through the propositions that they're engaging with.
Right. 64 and 71, those numbers sound quite high. What do you think the size of the market's going to be then?
Well, we've estimated it's going to be as much as £7.2 billion by 2022.
Okay. And how do you think that will be made up?
There are going to be all sorts of propositions that are going to evolve. And we've seen the likes of aggregation and financial planning, but we're already hearing about organisations, banks, who are looking at their existing processes to try to understand how open banking can optimise their existing processes, such as mortgage onboarding. And SMEs have been playing in this space for some time, albeit not using open banking as it's defined in the CMA remedy. They are already integrating their financial transactions with their general ledger system and with lending platforms.
Oh, great. So who do you think the winners are going to be?
Well, we're not going to classify any particular genre being a winner in this market. But what we do say is, whatever you are, you need to display 5 key characteristics to be successful. The first is to be customer-centric in the way that you operate. Second is to have a technology platform that's modular but integrated. You need to have a strong data analytics capability, and you need to be agile in the way that you operate. And finally, you've got to be open to partnerships and behaving and operating as part of an ecosystem rather than trying to dominate an ecosystem.
Great, thank you, Jonathan. So do you have what it takes to compete? We've prepared a series of expert videos and viewpoints which will help your organisation identify how to overcome the many challenges that open banking presents, and we really hope you enjoy watching them. You can also view our report on our website.